What's up, guys? Back with another editing video here. This time just a really simple bedroom. There is nothing fancy here, no weird lights, one window, pretty basic. But this room the walls in this room were pretty much white. They might have been a little bit off white, but they were definitely not as warm as it looks in this picture. But then you also have the window, which is blown out. You have a reflection from the window in the floor, and the light fixture on the ceiling is blown out, and then just some other unevenness in the lighting. So I'm just gonna run through real quick on how I personally like to correct that, and we'll see what it looks like. So here we go. So here's our ambient shot and our flash shot. I've already adjusted the highlights and shadows here just to kind of even it out. We have also adjusted our white balances just so they kind of match, or each shot matches a little bit better. Kind of want the same temperature and same exposure overall there. We also did our lens correction, so now we'll select both, open them as layers in Photoshop. Make sure our flash shot is on the top, and then we are going to completely mask that with a layer mask, and then take a white brush and brush in these spots that kind of stand out to me. So you can see kind of around the edge of that closet door there on the wall, it's a little bright from the window. In the floor down here, there's a bright spot. The light fixture here is blown out, so we'll brush that back in. The ceiling over the window, the side over here of the room, the door. I'm just gonna brush all over the floor just to make sure it's evened out. That looks pretty good, so I'll just save it. Here's our shot back in Lightroom. Just gonna bring the highlights down. Pretty much always bring highlights down and shadows up because I like to even the picture out just a little bit, and then I'll use the contrast to just make it pop a little bit, because without the contrast it's just a little too flat. So we'll adjust our white balance here, pull that down into the green some, pull that to blue, cool it off. So then we'll add, so you'd want to add some clarity. Add literally 1 point just for the heck of it. So HSL is where I do a lot of work. So the floor, pulling that contrast up made the floor very orange. So we're gonna desaturate that a good bit. Reds as well. And I'll pull these back and forth to the extreme because that shows me where some of these colors are hiding in the photo. You can see those teals in the corner up there. So, and the blues all over the walls. You know, the walls aren't blue, so we're desaturate that. Still see a lot from these, so I'm gonna pull them down. As far as the luminance, I'm gonna boost that orange so that we brighten the floor back up just a little bit. I can see on this yellow, see where it falls by pulling that up and down. So we're gonna pull it, make that a little bit darker on the greens, aim, the aqua, blues. You can see where those lie in the photo. So I'm just gonna boost those a little bit because that's naturally how they would be. Add some sharpening, add our mask, denoise, and then do our lens correction just to be safe. And then we'll add, or then we'll crop picture, straighten it, make sure everything looks nice and straight. And there we have it, before, after. Here is our ambient shot and our flash shot, and that's our final after photo. I might adjust this white balance a little bit more, but you know, you get the idea. We've got the window detail back, little detail back in the light. And then the walls and the flooring, the lighting is just much more even